playing with my light. Either way, you get a glare. Huh. Oh, Auntie Monty will be here in a minute. Hi, David. What's up? Hey, Lori. Hmm. Buttercup. Lounging. Are you in your pajamas? Hey, Vaughn. Hi, Blues Lady. Hi, American Girl. It is a rainy day here today. Miklos doesn't want to go outside. Let's see if he'll come and say hi. Let's see. Come here. Miklos, come. Come. You're the nice buttercup? Okay, thank you for clarifying that. You see my hesitation, huh? Because you know my history with Buttercup, our friend. Come here. Miklos, come. Come. Come on. Look, smile at the camera, Miklos. Miklos. Look at the camera. We'll put down our swords. Say hi. Say hi. He can't say hi because he can't see, right? Is that what you're thinking? Hey, Oomph. Hey, Seeger's mom. Yeah, it is a rainy day today. Rainy and cold. I hope the signal works. How is the mic working? Can you hear me good? And what do you think about the light? We are working on a gift from Trucker Girl for my birthday. Miklos, Aunt Bonnie sending you hugs. Aunt Bonnie said hugs. Come here, give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug for Aunt Bonnie. Oh, yeah. He's like, whatever, just don't make me go outside. Don't make me go outside. Okay, go mop the floor. He's like, what? Do you want to go outside? Are you going to go outside? Okay, be right back. He'll probably go lay down underneath the trailer. That's what he does when it's rainy and he goes outside. Okay, you remember the book we started? Signs of Resistance, a visual history of protest in America. We only got through the introduction. This, let's look at the back. Claire and Marge. Are you sure? I don't think they like him. I don't think they like me close. Okay, this says girls say yes to boys who say no. That is what does it say? I can't even read it. What are they protesting? Proceeds from the sale of this poster, the draft resistance? I don't know. Look at this. This looks like it's the Marlboro Man, but it's for the AIDS crisis. Hashtag dog wars. There is, there is, because Spike and Miklos and those little yappy ones of Antivani's are more popular than those people that those other dogs. Look, look. This one says, "We shall overcome." What is that? Oh, look. Women vote in Wyoming, Idaho, Colorado, Utah, Washington, and California. Why not New York? There's the women's movement. Hi, TNT. Gorbachev. So what's it say? Oh, look at this. Join or die. You know what? What's going to happen if we have a revolution in the United States? You're going to have to choose a side. Just like in the Civil War. What's going to happen? Where are you going to stand? You need to start thinking about where you're going to stand. Which one's Ben Franklin? What? And what is this not? Is that join or die? Oh, that was Ben Franklin. So we've been having a lot of discussions about words and symbols lately, too. And the main thing, I don't know, symbols and words don't affect me the same as they do a lot of people. Like believe it or not, the Confederate flag doesn't annoy me nearly as much as it does many other people. Um, because I feel like it's the attitude of the holder of the flag, the flyer of the flag. It's the attitude of the person using the words that matters more than the words itself or the flag itself, I guess. So this says, from British rule to women's suffrage to the Vietnam War. Am I speaking too loud? Because we have a mic. So I don't think I have to talk loud at all. You guys got to tell me, how's it sound? How's it look? Look, what color? Trump is 45. That, yeah, I got that. It took me a minute to remember that. And then making it look like a Nazi symbol. That is pretty gross. But what the heck is going on right now? And this book was put out, remember we talked about it. When was this book put out? 2018, January 2018. So it's even before now. Dang it. I want my chat to stay up. Sounds great. What sounds great? I don't know. I lost it. Can't always see book when close. Oh, when I'm not oh, the sound is great, but the book is it because it's the light is how about that? Is that better? That's softer. Not letting it focus. Okay. Anyway, from British rule to women's suffrage to the Vietnam War to Black Lives Matter to the actions of our 45th president and more. Signs of Resistance is an inspiring, optimistic, and visually galvanizing history lesson about the power people have when they take to the streets and stand up for what's right. People do have power. Okay, I think we read chapter 1. We read chapter 1. No, we just read the introduction. All right. The early years, America first. This could be story hour with Pluck. The spirit of resistance to government is so valuable on certain occasions that I wish it to be always kept alive. That was Thomas Jefferson. Yeah, direwolf. Yeah, no, not that, Buttercup. For Americans in the Revolutionary era, the art of dissent was dictated by the technology available. We did talk about that, how like everything was handwritten and all they had was flyers and stamps. We did talk about that already. Anyway, we'll show the some of the pictures again. See, yeah, we have a glare, don't we? Turn it down some more. Some of them, yeah, look. This one's pretty complicated. There's a lot to that one. This one says, oh, Paul Revere. Revere was a silversmith. This one was from 1766. Revere, a silversmith by trade, was so thrilled by the success of the Stamp Act resistance, he celebrated by designing an obelisk to honor all the players involved. I can't read this, you guys. It's too small for me. Two approaches, same basic message. Beaches, same basic message. Behave. 1775, King George III. The king issued this proclamation telling the colonists they were subject to severe penalty should they protest, forgetting the allegiance which they owe to the power that has protected and sustained them. Naturally, the document achieved the exact opposite of its desired effect, transforming otherwise loyal subjects into angry, traitorous rebels. So that a little handbill from 1775, the king telling his people that they are not allowed to speak out against him. Treason. There was a time when you could get killed for speaking out against your government leaders. This is interesting. This one has a lot of little pictures. Can you see this? The artwork in there. Look at the calligraphy. I wonder how many of these were made. Is it too close? Oh, yeah. I make bug videos. Do a panel and talk about the anytime, Direwolf. Jeez. I think this one's cool. I wish maybe I can take a photocopy. Look, we're out of focus again. Is it me? Oh, look. Oh. Now you can see. Oh, so it's better if I zoom in instead of bringing it up close. But then, there we go. Okay, this one is from 1778. Mary Darley. If the king's proclamation was the official corporate position, this was the human version, written in rebus. I don't know what that word means. It's rebus form from a mother, England, to a daughter who was in the colonies, pleading with her to break up with the French and stop rebelling. It was essentially England's last ditch attempt to end the war and beg her, quote, child to come home again to get you started. To America is to America. So, okay, so there's a to America, my daughter, I, so the symbols are representing words, but we don't have time to decipher that. So these are 1775, 1778. Protesting is nothing new at all. Hi, Sean. So there's that. There's the snake. Using as few words as possible, paired with a graphic representation, made the point emotionally resonant. Mostly what we're talking about is a history of visual protest in the United States. So we've been talking about many different forms of protest: artistic protest, violent protest. We've talked about many. Waving a flag dancing protest. Okay, 1754. So you were right. This Benjamin Franklin, one of the earliest known American political cartoons, here shown in the Pennsylvania Gazette. This was designed to encourage the disparate colonies to unite during the French and Indian War before being recycled for use during the Revolution. Franklin intuitively understood the principle of designing for impact and persuasion. Use as few words as possible and pair them with a graphic message. So, making a big impact, few words, impactful graphics. Maybe costumes, repeating the same words over and over and over. How impactful is that? Um, it makes the tone of his command almost conversational. Let's see. Note, NE represents the four colonies of New England. Delaware was likely omitted because it shared a governor with Pennsylvania, and Georgia was not included because the young colony could not yet contribute anything to common security. So it says we hear that the General Assembly, I'm assuming that's assembly of this province, have voted. So that's that one. Join or die again with the snake. And ah, that's better, huh? Let it focus. Oh, Sean, well, people protested, I'm sure, since the beginning of humans being together, however long you believe that is. There was always some form of protest. Yeah, it is a cool book. I think I got it on Amazon. And then I got this one, Rise Up, The Art of Protest. And it was written with Amnesty International. And I thought it's like a kid's book. I thought it was going to be a little more kid-like, but it's not. But I have been reading it with my 12-year-old granddaughter, so she gets it. Socrates actually protested against the lack of freedom for Greeks. Many forms of protest besides signs. Yep, many forms. Okay, so 1775 is this right here. Oh, let me do this again. Is this backwards for y'all? It's backwards for me. I don't know if you can see it. The little soldiers. It's kind of cool. Of course, I like the art, so. Okay. It says, take notice to all brave, healthy, able-bodied, and well-disposed young men in this neighborhood who have any inclination to join the troops now raising under General Washington for the defense of the liberties and independence of the United States against the hostile designs of foreign enemies. So that's a recruitment poster. Recruitment poster over there. 1775. This Continental Army recruiting broadside appeared shortly after King George's proclamation and encouraged all able-bodied colonists to join General George Washington in the fight for independence. Here, the images are as important as the words. The appeal was all about wearing that uniform, that American uniform. What would happen if we had to put on an American uniform? Are we united enough to even come together like that anymore? Okay. It says common sense. What? Common sense addressed to the inhabitants of America. This is a letter to all of America. So cool. On the following subjects. 1. Of the origin and design of government in general, with concise remarks on the English Constitution. 2. Of monarchy and hierarchy sufficient. 3. Thoughts on the present state of American affairs. 4. Of the present ability of America with some malicious reflections. Written by an Englishman. So some English dude thought he needed to write a letter to America to tell them how to handle their affairs. In 1776, Thomas Paine. Common Sense was the first bestseller in American history. Interesting. I read in David McCullough's book, 1776, that the New England troops were filthy because laundry was women's work. Always found that funny. So they wouldn't do their laundry because we fight over a lot of flags, Lori. I was talking about the Confederate flag. We're fighting over the Confederate flag. Now we're fighting over the American flag. I think we just need to we just need to design a new flag. I think we need to petition the government for a new flag. That's my opinion. Let's see. The pamphlet was published a few months after the King's proclamation, and its impassioned intellectual argument for independence pushed the formerly loyal subjects even further toward rebellion. Paine, I don't have time for spam calls right now. Oh my God, that would be wild. That would be wild fun, Sean. Do you have one? You love our flag, McFly. I don't love our flag anymore. These fake triots have ruined the flag for me. I don't like it. And I think the young people of this country want something different than, I don't know. I just would like a new flag. But you wish you had one? That, yeah, me too. That would be fun. Okay, Payne worked with what was available. Typography by changing letter spacing and type size. He transformed the text into an illustration unto itself. So I'm not sure what they mean by that. But there's this, I don't care about folding the book. See that? You don't wish you had one? Oh, I don't know. It says, that says, all men are created equal. Thomas Paine formed the text into an illustration unto itself. I'm thinking it's supposed to make a picture, but I don't see it, so I don't know. Okay, this one, 1776, Thomas Jefferson. The first and most rebellious document of our country, the Declaration of Independence, includes the 5 most important words in the history of dissent. All men are created equal. What's amazing here is how the country's most defining sentiment, one that would inspire and inform all the campaigns for equality in history and certainly those included in this book, is seemingly buried in the middle of the third line, not called out in any way. So they're saying that it's weird that I got you zoomed in again. Zoom, zoom out, zoom, zoom. That it's ironic that the most important statement is so unobtrusive in the document. Jungle Jane, I used to feel that way. Like everybody was erasing our history, and how dare they do that? And I don't know. And then all of a sudden, I came to a place where I'm like, it's, I'm almost out of here. I don't care what they do, I guess. I don't know. But we have the right to disagree. And I don't think anybody's trying to change the flag. So, Chapter 2, Immigrants. We get the job done. Remember, remember always that all of us, and you and I especially, are descended from immigrants and revolutionists. That's what I'm trying to say. Franklin D. Roosevelt said that. We all come from immigrants and revolutionists. Yep. Okay, this is 1852. An advertisement promoting a nativist newspaper shows a drawing that depicts foreigners as drunk and unkempt. Illustration: Americans hold signs that say, "Beware of foreign influence, and none but Americans shall rule America." Okay, y'all, this is 1852. We still are talking about immigration policy. We still have people that are describing immigrants as stupid, dirty. Hi, Nathan. All whatever we can say to degrade them to make us better hasn't changed. When are we going to change? Hi, Tanya. When are we going to evolve, people? Hi, Queen Di. So yeah, it says let's see. It says American Citizens, a paper entitled The American Patriot. That was the name of the paper. Hey dude, hey Barry, how are you? The right used to hate the Irish. Yeah. We appeal, let's see, I can't read all this, but anyway, Constitution and laws. One guy's holding up a sign. It says, Americans shan't rule us. One sign says, freedom of speech and action. One sign says, we are bound to carry out something of the Pope. So let's see, we're in favor of the protection of American mechanics against foreign pauper labor, in favor of foreigners having a residence in the country of 21 years before voting. So this group wanted you had to be in the country for 21 years before you could vote. They want our present free school system. They want carrying out the laws of the state as regards sending back foreign paupers and criminals. So they want to deport immigrants. They are opposed to papal aggression and Roman Catholicism. So they don't want Catholics and they don't want to be ruled by the Pope. Foreigners holding office. In other words, if you're brown, you can't hold political office. Or Irish or Polish. Or whatever, or Jewish, or whatever group they don't like at the moment. Exactly, Jungle Jane. Who's gonna wash the dishes and provide the food and bring the cantaloupes in out of the field? Because they do a lot of work in this country. A lot. Okay. What else do they not want? They don't want nunneries and they don't want Jesuits. They don't want raising foreign military companies in the United States. They don't want to be taxed for the support of foreign paupers. So they don't want welfare to go to immigrants. And they don't want secret foreign orders in the U.S. We are burdened with enormous taxes by foreigners. We are corrupted in the morals of our youth. We are interfered with in our government. We are forced into collision with other nations. We are tampered with in our religion. We are injured in our labor. We are assailed in our freedom of speech. And remember, it says they want to send back foreign paupers and criminals. Doesn't that sound familiar? Because the hype is that all these immigrants are criminals. Yeah, yeah. Kind of like all the left is Antifa. All these people running for their lives and trying to find a better way of life. They are drug cartel, they're smugglers, they're rapists. Hi, face of America. Oh my goodness, what is this? Can you read that? Native Americans beware of foreign influence. It's kind of a cool flag, but Let's see. What are we talking about? Elitism, American elitism. There's nothing new about anti immigrant sentiment. Just decades after our country was born, offensive caricatures and stereotypes began appearing in national newspapers and political cartoons. Hardly any ethnic group was spared. This one's from 1853. In response to an influx of 3 million, mostly Catholic immigrants, the Know Nothing Party became a force in politics. The party was named Know Nothing because if anyone asked about their activities, their response was supposed to be, I know nothing. That's better than I sit in lawn chairs. Similar to the Trump administration, they believed only those with proper qualifications were entitled to the full rights of Americans. Only those with proper qualifications were entitled to the full rights of Americans. Interesting. Here the group boldly emblazoned their fear-mongering on a new version of the American flag, where ironically they referred to themselves as Native Americans. So they're calling them as born in the United States, I guess, maybe Native Americans. And um boy, this is one of those groups that I would have to ask what are the proper qualifications? What rights would I be entitled to and who issues those rights? Hey Jim. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Barry. Okay. Oh, here we go. This one is we're going to talk about the bell curve in just a minute. I've been trying to get Auntie Vaughn or Lori to explain the bell curve and why it's so important. And I haven't seen them do it yet, so I think you can see that, right? They look angry. Huh. Impoverished. What kind of emotion does this incite in you without even knowing what it's about? Does it incite emotion? Because that's what it's meant to do, isn't it? We work on each other's emotions. Okay. A dark, frightening image of America. Uncle Sam is confused and Lady Liberty is scared. Okay, so this is Uncle Sam being confused and Lady Liberty back there is scared. So these must be whoever they're scared of. It says Uncle Sam's lodging house. Uncle Sam says, "Look here, you. Everybody else is quiet and peaceable, and you're all the time a kicking up a row." Okay. I'm not sure. I don't get it yet. This is from 1882. Joseph Ferdinand Kepler. Cartoons were a staple of political discourse during this period and often helped reinforce racial stereotypes and prejudices. The Irish, who somebody already mentioned the Irish, they took a lot of heat. The Irish, many of whom came to America during the Great Famine, were treated in an especially harsh manner. They were running from starvation. Why? Why were they treated so badly? Because we're already competing for limited resources over here. And we're scared that more and more people are going to come and take away our resources. Oh, In this cartoon, Uncle Sam and Lady Liberty preside over a lodging house, which is America, and though most of the boarders seem to be behaving, the whiskey-toting Irishman is throwing bricks and getting rowdy. Uncle Sam is clearly exasperated, and Lady Liberty looks on in horror. So this whole poster, all this was designed to make people not like the Irish. And printed in papers. We're almost done with it. Wait, no. We'll see. First immigration law targeted Chinese. Who brought them over here? The Irish were one in a long line of boogeyman. Yep, exactly, Book Pig. I'm buffering? Am I buffering for everybody? Ruth, why don't we change our mind? How come when we're raised like that, we don't change our mind? I'm buffering for everybody. Well, that sucks. Let me go see my signal. Am I back? Am I back? I got you, Ruth. Yeah, that happened. Yes, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's bad weather here today, so yes-ish. Oh. Okay, can you see this one? This one is interesting. It's got a cup. It says citizenship. Let's see, the spoon says equal rights. Oh, it's a whole cup full of little men. That's what we got going on here. Hey, trucker girl. Hey, that thing we were, Operation F, uh, we're going to have to wait till the 1st. But I'll talk to you more about it, okay? I love this. Cup full of little men. And it says citizenship. And it's the mortar of assimilation and the one element that won't mix. Huh. 1889, C.J. Taylor. Again, the Irish are targeted unfairly. In this melting pot, here more of a soup bowl, the different ethnicities are mixing well together, all except for the Irish. So, okay, so here's the point is they're in there mixing up and the Irish guy is up here raising hell. Like, why can't the Irish get along like everybody else? Anybody in here Irish other than me? I have a little bit of Irish, not a lot. If you protect all religions, you are really protecting your own religion. Yes, exactly, Nathan. We have to protect everybody's beliefs, or we're not even protecting our own. That's what people don't understand. And these radical groups don't understand the long-term consequences. And since that's where we are, let's find something. Like, I don't think I could find a scrap of paper anywhere in this house to use as a bookmark. That was sarcasm, by the way, right? And let's talk about the bell curve. Let's talk about the reality of the situation. It's not that hard. It's actually very, very simple. So we're going to get out the ruler and a piece of paper and a pen. Okay. I hope Jaylyn and Mags and Vernie, I hope y'all are watching this. Okay. This is, oops, I lost my place. This is what we call the baseline. This is our baseline, okay? This is statistics 101. Economics, whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this over here is the left, because that's how they like to label it. So we have the left over here. And over here, we have the MAGA right. Yeah? MAGA right. Okay? So if you're totally left, like, I don't know what they're called because they're not Antifa. They're just people who most of their beliefs are what we consider to the left. Is that what a Democrat is today? I don't even know. The parties have flip-flopped on me. They mean totally different things. But anyway, our ideologies are on the left. Some people might, I don't know. What's wrong with hugging trees? You know, like, what are the issues we're split on? What are they? This is America. This is America baseline, Nathan. Just America. So we're going to go left and right. We're just going to say left and right. Just don't punch trees. Right, right. Don't punch trees. Okay, so then we're going to dissect this line down the middle. And that's what we call the middle of the rotors, right? The people riding the fence, the people down the middle. Yeah? So here's what our society generally looks like and what we want it to look like. We want it to be like a bell curve. Okay? So this is the numbers of people in the society. So there's very few on the extreme left, right? There's very few on the extreme right. As you go towards the middle, the population grows. I don't draw. So don't make fun of my drawings here. Okay. So what we want the scales represent is we want to maintain some sort of balance, right? We don't want either side to get too heavy. To keep either side from getting too heavy, we want the majority of the population to actually fall somewhere in here. Not exactly on the middle, but somewhere here. Because once you get any closer to here, if everybody was on one, say it looked more like this, more like a triangle or something. Well, this just wouldn't happen because they'd kill each other. If everybody was if your society was divided and half were left and half were right, they'd just flat out kill each other. Um and there's nobody in the middle to hold the common sense. But if everybody was on the left, say like this, you only have a few people on the left, you end up with a monarchy or a dictatorship or something like that. If everybody's the same, what do you got? Maybe you got communism. But the way our system was set up, if you don't maintain this middle population, it will fall apart and become something that you don't want. And that's what you extremists need to get through your heads. Any questions on the bell curve? That's as deep as I can go on the bell curve. Maybe Oomph can expand on the bell curve a little bit. But this idea that all of our population should be MAGA right is ridiculous, because that's going to put you under, that's going to put the few people that don't believe in the MAGA right under their dictatorship. You want you want to discuss it in person? Well, come on down. We need both, or it's a Jungle Jane. That's what I keep trying to explain to everybody I'm talking to, is I'm trying to explain that if you don't have that middle section with this bell curve, that's got to be the majority of the population, or you don't have balance. Americans got arrested. Here's the DNA makeup: England, North Scotland, Denmark, Sweden, Jewish. Wait, that's your DNA. Okay, England, Scotland, Sweden. Okay. Yeah. I don't have the Jewish. English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh, French. No German, no Jewish. Supposed to be some Native American, but it doesn't show up. Uncomfortable with received polarity. I do like the image of the population arrayed across a seesaw. Okay, uncomfortable with the received polarity. I don't understand that. Am I lying? Do I have it all wrong? I've been thinking about this for a long time. I haven't either. Well, oh no, I don't know. Cause like I have friends from Pakistan, Sri Lanka, I don't know what that means, but Jewish Vikings rule. Okay, you guys just want to chat? You want to read some more posters? Eventually, I got to get to work. I have crafting to do, and I'm going to have to clean. I have to clean before I can. Hey Jenny, I'm so glad to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Your silkies look really good. Okay, let's do another poster. I'm waiting for Oomph to compose his response to my bell curve. This one, here's another one about the posters are cool. This one's about the melting pot too. The world's melting pot. I'm sorry you have a headache. It says IWW, red flag, Bolshevism, the mad notions of Europe, anarchy, un American ideals. What is he scooping them out? Is he trying to scoop them out? Let's see. 1919. Billy Ireland. Following World War I and the Russian Revolution, fear of communists ran rampant. Americans began worrying about homegrown revolutionaries. Here, Uncle Sam is worried about those influences causing the melting pot to froth and boil over. How can it be a true melting pot if adding another ingredient can make it flow over? Wait, you had shingles and a broken collarbone? Jenny? Really? Sorry, not at liberty to compose great response. Would add liberal conservative to the unsatisfactory or no longer descriptive. Spectra noted. That's what you would change. Oomph. Because that's quite simple. Instead of left, say liberal. Instead of MAGA right, say conservative. Hi, mister. Can you shut the door, please? Shut the door. Shut the door. That's terrible. Oh my goodness. I hope you recover soon. We're all mutts. That's what I used to say. People are like, what are you? I'm an American mutt. We probably already do agree, silly. What's going on here? My son is calling. Here, let me show you how it looks outside. It's kind of cool. Let's go see. Ooh, burr. It's beautiful, actually. Well, you'd have to have a lot of wine for that discussion. A lot of wine and weed. It's pretty, huh? Burr. And time and goodwill. I don't know about order. I care about the order. Order. That's a big that's too much. Yeah, that's too much. Who under whose definition, Nathan? Communist is the furthest left. Monarchy and fascism are on the right. Oh, we're blurry. Can we focus? Turn the light on. Why are we so blurry? Hmm. What'd I do? There we go. Oh, order. We need order for all voice. We can't just try out scream each other. Are you serious? I don't see why not. Wizzy does it. Oh, could have a fire. See, I have no space for crafting until I clean up. None. None space. Not even a bit. Let's just go to a rave instead. Oomph. How about that? All this order and discussion, and it's too much. Should we go back to college? Looks like your craft table. Nathan, what kind of crafts do you do? You're in for going to the rave. Last time I went to a rave, I did, well, actually, it was my first and only time. I didn't even do Molly, but I really enjoyed it. The music was cool, the lights were cool. Yeah, it was nice. Get more conservative and dumber as they age. Well, I just believe I try to talk to young people, paint polymer jewelry. Hey, do you make little miniature foods out of polymer? I had breakfast with my daughter this morning and I asked her to reserve the Airbnb for the weekend because um yeah, because I still have journals I need to get done. Corn dogs are only good in California. Abuse, I appreciate you so much. You just don't even know. I talked to Scotty today and he's so much more relaxed. Honestly, I quit looking for an attorney because I got frustrated with him. So I'm glad you picked up where we dropped the ball. I appreciate you. And Trucker Girl, if you're still here, we're using your mic and your light that you sent me for my birthday. Thank you. It's the stand is a little bit wonky, but it helps, I think. Does it help? Doofus. Barry, are you still here? Will you put your email up? I think it's the American Doofus channel at gmail.com, I think. Lori knows it too. Your new moniker, Alp. I used to watch Alf. My dad and my oldest son used to watch Alf together too. American Doofus Channel, The American Doofus Channel. I'm not sure. Um, and if I go look right now, I'll probably lose you. Oh, wait. I can look on my It might be posted. I think it's posted on his channel description. That's how I got it. Oh, so I was telling you about this poster. Um, Following World War I and the Russian Revolution, fear of communists ran rampant. Americans began worrying about homegrown revolutionaries. Here, Uncle Sam is worried about those influences causing the melting pot to froth and boil over. Remember, how come, okay, this was 1919. And in the 1960s, I was still worried about the communists. What the heck? And 70s. Remember the drills? Did y'all have to sit on the floor and put your head between your legs up against the wall? Who had to do that? Raise your hand if you had to do nuclear war drills because we were afraid of the communists. Yes, Nathan did. Does the pink hand is the pink hand better than the yellow hand? Does it have a different meaning? Jungle Jane, you did that? I bet most of us did. Yep. Yep. You had a bunker, not a storm cellar, a nuclear bunker. It's always something, isn't it? They've always got to incite fear from a foreign enemy when our we have enemies right here. Trish, we're all around the same age. I already know. Like Lori said, we can go look at what our demographics are for our viewers. And we're all around the same. Most of us are around the same age. Okay, here's one. AmericanDoofus@gmail.com. Okay. Thank you, TNT. I can't see this one very good. Anyway, let's see. It says, hip hooray. Chinese excluded. The Democratic Chinese exclusion bill has been signed by our Democratic president. Hip hurrah. The white man is on top. Lovely. Let every Democrat and all other good see. This is the Democrats putting this out. The Democrats wouldn't put this out today, but the Republicans would. I believe. I could be wrong. That was over speaking. And all other good citizens turn out and ratify this democratic measure at the Horton House Plaza this Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock. Tonight, speeches will be made by leading Democratic orators. Come out and ratify. Come, everybody. No more Chinese. By order of Democratic County Central Committee. Oh, we're back to trees. Lebanon trees. So 1882, the Chinese Exclusion Act was passed in 1882 and was the first law restricting immigration in our country. Even Chinese immigrants who were already in America were required to get certifications to re-enter it if they left the country. This poster, which celebrated the passing of the act, is noticeable as much for its many different styles of wood type as for its sad and shocking sentiment. So they're talking about how many different kinds of print it took to get enough letters to print this. No S&M in here, guys. Not today. All right. Okay. Then there's this poor guy. It says Gate of Liberty right there. Golden Gate of Liberty. Notice communist, nihilist, socialist, Fenian, and hoodlum. Welcome, but no admittance to Chinamen. So this must be satire against the act, I'm guessing. The only one barred out. Enlightened American statesman. We must draw the line somewhere, you know. So this says industry, peace, peace, sobriety, order, industry. So that's what the Chinese stand for in this cartoon. And the Gate of Liberty says anybody can come in but the Chinaman. So it says 1882, the act was passed because the government believed Chinese laborers were taking jobs away from Americans. This cartoon points out how arbitrary and extreme it was, as communists, nihilists, and even hoodlums were deemed acceptable for entry, but the Chinese worker was not. The Chinese built the railroads, if you know the history of the railroad. The more things change, the more they stay the same. That's interesting. It says literacy test. Uncle Sam up there. The more things change, the more they stay the same. 1916. Raymond O. Evans. Even back then, people understood the absurdity and unjustness of issuing a literacy test for immigrants. This cartoon appeared in Puck, the first successful humor magazine of its day, and was drawn to protest the Immigration Act, which passed in 1917 anyway. The act required all immigrants to be able to read 30 to 40 words. The land of the free. It says the Americanese wall, as Congressman Burnett would build it. Uncle Sam says you're welcome in if you can climb it. All you have to do to climb the wall is be able to read 30 to 40 American words. Okay, this one has this says Europe, and it looks like it's the funnel effect. It says the only way to handle it. Let's see. I think they look better if I. Oh, he's down to 3%. Only gonna let 3% in the gate. A hot dog counts as 2. Yeah. That was 1921. So 1916, you have to pass the test. In 1921, the Immigration Act restricted immigration as opposed to regulating it, and it essentially remained the law of the land until 1952. This cartoon shows a funnel bridging the Atlantic Ocean with European immigrants crowding into the top as Uncle Sam selects just a few to truckle through. In other words, they felt immigration laws were too restrictive. Yeah, that's that chapter. That's chapter 2. Fini. Did they really, Jim? Trish, gee, Jenny was saying that too, that they're not getting notifications. I don't know why. But everybody make sure that if you want to get notified, that you're subscribed and you hit the notification bell. I had a Coke today, as in Coca-Cola. Yeah, Ruth, timeline, flow charts, things. Uh, Looking at the migration of all the Native American tribes in the United States is a cool timeline too. Yeah, Nathan, plus the ones we locked in concentration camps. I don't know, Trish. Well, thank you. I don't know why you're not getting notified. You're not the only one that has said that to me. No, Nathan, but you can get your citizenship by joining the military. I actually had a friend who did that. Okay. Okay, so if you unsub and resub, maybe that will help if you're not getting notifications. Says Trish, click on subscribe and click on all. What are y'all gonna do this evening? You know what? Before we start that, let's take a potty break. I need a potty break. I hit personalized notifications. I don't know, Lori. I'm illiterate. YouTube illiterate. Click all. People are teaching us. We're learning. Is that the girls getting home from school? Or is it the UPS guy? UPS is supposed to pick up my sleep study results today. On the machine. Leave him. Leave him. Nicholas. He won't bite you. Kick him in the face. Nicholas, come on. Do you have a label for me? I do, yes, ma'am. I keep telling him we like the brown truck, but
doesn't seem to agree, huh? What kind of dog? He's a I see the tail wagging. There's your receipt that I picked it up. Y'all have a good day. You too.
come on. Come on, Barky Bark. Okay, I think we'll move over so I can clean the table while we're talking. Yeah, it's time. Puff, puff, pass. Smoke it if you got it. Let's organize craft supplies. How about that? How about that? You eat it only? I love cooking with cannabis. I really do. Different ways. I use it as a spice. Uh, all different kinds of ways. So I can turn the light around. Let's see. So you can see what I'm looking at. There. Then it just makes everything glare. Yeah, the war on drugs was a joke. Somebody needed a job. No, Lori, I haven't heard that, and I can't see that happening at all. We've come too far and fought too hard in the laws for legalization. Yeah. Taxation. Everybody gets their money. Yes? Yes, you can come in. What's up? What? What you got? Butter. What are you doing with it?
Where's the camera facing at?
Yes, it's live on the table.
Oh. I want some glitter.
You what?
I want some glitter.
What are you doing with the butter?
I'm taking it upstairs. I came to get my charger.
Oh, you left it in the bedroom, I think. There's yeah, the jazz. The jazz musicians, dang it, they did it. And if jazz musicians smoke weed and they get the white girls to smoke weed, the white girls will want to have sex with the black girls. And oh my gosh, we can't have that. All because of marijuana, which is a derogatory term, by the way.
Hey.
Are you taking?
Come back down. Why not? Come back down.
Okay, bye.
But I might not.
Okay, bye.
My grandma's being rude. Just to let you all know.
What a snitch. We don't like snitches.
Snitches get.
That's right.
Stitches.
That's right. Shut the door, please. So what was going on with the movie? Vaughn, you couldn't get a non-copyrighted movie to play on YouTube? Reefer Madness was funny. Yes, marijuana is a derogatory term. If you want to read the best history of it, read The Emperor Wears No Clothes. I've watched Reefer Madness in the last few years too. It's so funny. I remember when they showed it in school. We were like, y'all are lying to us and we already know it, so just stop already. Okay, see you later. Peace, bro. I don't even know where to start. Don't know. I'm overwhelmed, y'all. Ay, ay, ay. Is it there? I know there's ways to like set up a watch party. I mean, I don't know how to do it, but I know it's possible. Nathan, I mean, for us oppositional defiant types, that's a totally true statement. I think like Vonnie was a good girl. But yeah. Tell me today not to do something. That's the thing. If you tell me not to go look at somebody's channel, it's going to make me want to go look at their channel. I mean, do you know who you're talking to? When the web first came out and they said you're not allowed to look up Antoine LaVey and Marilyn Manson and Jim, kids and guns can mix. You have to teach your children gun safety. But I understand the sentiment. A lot of people don't. And I went through a period of time in my life when I didn't want my children learning violence, and we didn't have guns around and weapons, and I was a pacifist and blah, blah, blah. And with my grandkids, I mean, with the younger kids, the younger children and the grandchildren, it's been different. We've just instilled gun safety in them early, and a safe is necessary. Now, when I had foster children, I uh, I got the guns out of the house, and um, yeah, those kids, yeah, you don't want guns around kids that already have anger issues. That's the thing. That's how I was raised too. Everybody in high school had a gun rack in the back of their pickup. I didn't play with matches, but my brother lit a fire behind the couch. But he also knew gun safety. My parents, we were raised around guns. Everybody had a gun. I didn't play with guns when I was a kid unless we were out supervised shooting. But I guess my dad kept the guns locked up in the gun safe. And when he took us out shooting, we went shooting until we got older, and then like I said, everybody had them. Hi, Lemonade Chick. I hope you're doing something fun. All the gun, yeah, all the gun racks in the trucks. If you didn't have a gun rack, you weren't one of the people. I don't know. Everybody had one in Wyoming. And BB guns. BB guns were good when you're little. We didn't have paintball guns yet. I don't think. Oh, sorry, buddy. Sorry. the book cover for my next book. What's up, girly?
How's your chili, Mac?
It's just started. Thank you. With hot dogs.
Yeah.
How funny. Hot dogs. What did we have last night? Chili mac with deer meat?
It wasn't chili mac, it was something else.
Hamburger helper?
Yeah.
It's later than I thought. If they're bringing me dinner already. It's later than I thought, y'all. I've been goofing off all day. What happened? Do we need some background music? It's after 5, time to make a drink or have a smoke. You need a tie-dye journal, lemonade chick? Traders? What is it on? I need a new show to watch. What is Traders on? Being told is not. Jim, I don't know. Some of those kids that are shooting up schools have bigger issues. I mean, there's usually signs that somebody ignores. There's usually indications that there's big trouble. But nobody wants to get involved, or parents are too busy. I tried to pay attention to my kids' I don't know, all their stuff. You know, if they just weren't acting right, I was following them to school to find out why. If they weren't wanting to go to daycare, I was going to daycare to find out why. If they were having an attitude, I was talking to them to find out why. You know, if locking themselves in their room, sometimes you have to drag them out and make them interact with the family. Or go sit in their room with them. There's that too. You have to be interested in what they're interested in so you can find out stuff. Judge the temperature of their being constantly. Right? But we got all tied up in that's about materialism. And mom and dad are so busy working, they don't have time to pay attention to the emotional needs of their children because they have to buy a car or something, a bigger house, so they can get more stuff. Sweeping some of the paper up off the floor. There's paper on the floor everywhere. That's why I don't like carpet. Just throw the trash on the floor and sweep it up. Right. Exactly, Nathan. Is oops, that's why you're rebellious, because your dad was overbearing. Yes. Sassy pants. Hurting animals, torturing animals is a huge warning flag. Actually, I need these to sort stuff in, don't I? These bags. Don't mind me talking to myself, it's perfectly normal. Okay, let's see. Okay, I made a little bit of progress. One tiny step at a time, right? Sometimes that's all you can do. Yeah, sassy. Okay, so when I get I'm at this space now where everything new that comes in, I have to get rid of two things. And I go through times like that, like when I feel like I have too much stuff. So right now, I actually have to get rid of 10 things out of my trailer. So I'm still working on that. Um, this morning, my daughter said, how can you have so much stuff and and live in a trailer? And her husband said, well, because that's why you have a house, so she can be a minimalist. Yeah. It's much easier to start a project if I'm organized. Hurrah, hurrah. The ants go marching one by one. Dun, 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 dun. What'd you do with it, Nathan? What'd you do with that garage full of stuff? When I moved out of Oklahoma, I was selling like 4 generations of stuff and other people's stuff and hoarder craft stuff and tools, and I had the best time. I opened up the gates to our property and told people to go through shit and open the doors to the houses and the garages and the barns, and if they loaded up a pickup truck, I'd make them a deal. Goodwill mostly. Yeah, I had the best time at that sale. I told the people that were helping me, I said, look, the goal is to make money, but get rid of as much stuff as possible. So the more they take, the better deal they get. The community had a great time too. And then I took a bunch of stuff to the auction. They'll do the same thing if they have to. They'll just pile up a box and sell it for $1. But $1 is better than nothing. I have some sentimental stuff. I try to spread some of it out amongst my children a little bit. And of course, I have stuff here at the apartment. Someday I might have a house again. You never know. What do you do with the margarine jugs? Margarine jugs full of what, silly? Oh, yeah, you're supposed to write on those leftover tubs, but I was never very good at that, so I never knew what was in my my tubs either. And if you think I ever bought a set of Tupperware, no, absolutely not. Why? When you get that shit for free. Not for free. You pay for it when you buy your groceries. So why should I go buy another fancy tub? In Laramie, Wyoming, we used to have a little health food store that you could actually bring your own container and get honey and Dr. Bronner's and let's see what else. Well, you'd bag your own herbs. They had a few bulk items, but it was kind of a small store. Yeah, I wish we could go back to that, but with all the tampering and COVID and stuff like that, I guess we really can't. Makes me sad because that was actually a less wasteful system. What do I need? I need something. Better organization skills. Really? I never wore grocery bags over my shoes. Hey, see you later, Nathan. Thanks for stopping in. At least somebody gonna leave the house today? It's not going to be me. Oops. This holder doesn't like to hold my phone with case on. Oh, we're back. Sandwich bags over your socks. We might have put bags on between our socks and our rubber boots. That seems like we did. Not it. Yeah, I haven't left the house for days. Wait, where did I go? I haven't left the house since I got back from DC and West Virginia. Really? Come on. I don't think. I don't think I have. Hmm. 3 times a month. Yeah. Once I get out, no, that's not true. It depends. If I have a schedule, like I'm trying to make an appointment, once I get out, it's still stressful. But if I don't have a schedule, once I get out, I'm usually okay for a while. It's the getting out. Ruth, where are you? I might know, but I don't remember. Um, this is February. This is probably the coldest month of the year in most places. New trees are getting watered. Nice. I don't remember ever having a bad winter in uh, Virginia, so I'm not sure why I was so afraid to spend the winter here. It's really not that bad. Yeah, GA. Once you get out, it's fine. Well, I'm fine until somebody talks to me or looks at me wrong or looks at my dog funny, cuts me off in traffic, then it's over. Then it's over again. Peopling. This is an easier way to people. You understand that, right? You have more control over who you're peopling with, the amount of peopling you do, how easy it is to turn the people on and off, right? So I hope that you're exploring more real life relationships as well, not just the online peopling. Okay, so here we go. Here's a good question for you. It's part of my current treatment plan to work on my spiritual and my connectedness, to feel more connected. So I'm supposed to do 2 spiritual activities per month, at least. And the therapist asked me, well, what are you going to do? And I said, well, I don't know yet. I don't know what's available. Does protesting at churches count? What do you think? Does that count? She said, well, I guess it does count as community activity. How about going for a walk in nature? That counts as a spiritual activity, doesn't it? What do you think? You guys throw some ideas out there for me besides going to church. Although, if it was a church I've never been to, I might be willing to explore. Is going to the nudist beach in Texas a spiritual activity? How about, oh, if I were my art is spiritual, yeah. Yes, grounding. Yes, ma'am. And if it wasn't so cold, a shamanic journey, maybe when yeah, on level F, I'll do some grounding and shamanic. Do a fire ritual. Desert wood rat, I do that a lot. Like, I have to remember because that helps with the depression. Like, if you can remember to be grateful for the small things, as small as the fragrance of your favorite shampoo, sometimes. But yeah, like that could go together with one of my therapists wanted me to keep a gratefulness journal. I didn't. I didn't do it. It's that oppositional defiant stuff. Said I've kept enough journals in my life. I've done all this paperwork. Oh my goodness. More paperwork. It's just the kids, Miklos. Stop. Woof. Woof. And that's part of how I learned to overcome lemonade chick. Hey, stop. Part of how you learn to overcome your body images. You have to stand in the mirror and thank your body for the service that it has given to you and apologize for all the damage that you've done. I mean, come on. We've given birth and we're mad because we have a belly. We've nourished life from our breasts and aged, and we're sad because our breasts are saggy. Really? Thank your body for those stretch marks. Don't be ashamed of them. All the scars. That means you've lived. The gray hairs. The wrinkles. Right? Am I preaching to the choir? Where do you think you're going? Huh? Where do you think you're going? Is that who you're yelling at? Why are you making so much noise? He just wants me to leave the door open, y'all. He wants to be able to sit inside and look out the door. That's what he really wants, but it's too cold. Oh, you did. I saw that. Okay, we can use this. Let's see. I want these to go in here. I actually should put these over here. Why not? Bless you. Is that a sneeze at you? Khaleesi got real tired. She was trying to make decorative paper clips at I don't know, midnight or something. You can't see that very well, but she got kind of crazy with what she was doing. I kept telling her she was too tired. She didn't believe me. I guess I have to make paper clips. I'm down to 2 paper clips. See? He just wants to stand in the door. Oops. That way he can see everything that's going on, right? It's his job. The goats don't even hardly look at him anymore when they come over. They think he's silly. Nicholas, you're gonna have to come in. It's too cold for me like that. Oh, he went out. So he went out. Oh wait, there might be some more over there. I got a little envelope full of teeny tiny envelopes. I think I used the smallest one already. I got some. Look, this is the paper. My big old fumbling fingers. Not sure how I did that. Wait, here's a teeny tiny one. Oh, here it is. Here's the smallest one. No, this is ridiculous. Okay, maybe I'll send this one to one. Can you even see it? Oh. Oops. Wait. If I drop it, I might lose it. Which big ones? Oh, the ones I made. Oh, look. How can I show you? Okay, this is the small paper clips. This is the smallest paper clips. That's how tiny that little envelope is. That's crazy. Okay, you're talking about... No, I don't think I have used them yet. You're talking about these, I think. Are you talking about... Oh, no, baby. I haven't used those yet. Wait. I still got those. Those need to go in like a botanical journal or something like that because of their color, I think. Yeah, now I have to find the right place. I'm making progress, believe it or not, if I'd quit playing. This one's really nice. It's some made out of the dyed paper. Getting better, y'all. Takes practice. Everything takes practice. You know, that's why they call it, when you're an attorney, they call it practicing law because you never get there. You're just always practicing. Oh, here's another teeny tiny one. Oh my gosh. I was delirious. What the hell? Here's another one. I can't believe my fingers did the night project. Can't even focus on that one. Oh, lost it. So these actually open up and you could write on them. Okay, where should we put those? Maybe I'll just stick them in here. No, I kind of think they need their own place. Put them in here. Let's see if I can give you a different view of the desk. So I got the whole table and it's still not enough space. This one's kind of nice. See, they all open up like this, but you put, yeah, doTERRA. Has anybody tried doTERRA? I like their products. I don't like the MLM pyramid scheme. I like the information that's available through them. This one's really pretty. Okay, I need my pencils. flooded the kitchen today. I filled up my water filter and I had the spigot in the on position. Stupid mistakes I make all the time. I'm gaining a little bit. How did I make such a mess? It's ridiculous how much of a mess I made. Just crafting and throwing stuff around. Of course, I was thinking about it because my daughter said something about how she was glad that Khaleesi could craft down here because she couldn't stand the mess upstairs. And I was thinking about, yeah, if I was doing anything else in this house, I couldn't stand the mess either, but this is all I'm doing right now. And how did we do it growing up and them growing up? And we always had a dedicated crafts place. My mom usually had a business that was some kind of, crafty related. So whether it was a home business with an add-on to the house, or she had a whole warehouse, and then growing up, we always had a dedicated craft room. So the rest of the house didn't have to hold the mess. Interesting, huh? Kind of. Why does everything seem out of focus? Is it all out of focus? Kinda. I should be able to tap it. I wonder why it's so out of focus. Because I'm dumb and I don't... Oh, look, now is it in focus? It just didn't like that angle. Yeah. Well, that's weird. Maybe it was the glare. Doesn't like the glare. I would like to see what some of you guys are crafting. I know that some of you are crafting and not sharing. I mean, you could call in. We could set it up where you could call in. Especially if you made a journal. Come on, not fair. But I'm super excited if I have inspired you. Because that's the only goal. The only reason why I share what I'm doing right now with these little scraps of paper is hoping I can inspire somebody. Yes, you do need to take pictures. Or why not just set it up so you can show it to us? Oh, okay. You know, I was thinking about going on Etsy and looking at how much people are selling their junk journals for. Yeah, when I go live, I can send you a link and you click on. You can wear a mask if you want. Go in a closet and wear a mask and or just point it at the journal or just send me pictures if that makes you more comfortable. Oh, more containers to store stuff. I do have a trash bag, but it's easier to throw it on the floor. Mexico's strict no smoking law kicked in this week. $500 fine if you get caught smoking on the beach. Really, Jim? Interesting. Okay, lemonade chick, eat some soup. She makes good soup. That's interesting that Mexico would enact a no smoking law. When I was there, my children could buy beer. I could send them to the store for my beer. Holding my beer. I am not good at drawing. Is anybody here good at drawing? I wish I had a BFF that could draw. Wish I had one. I wish I had a BFF that was a good musician too. Maybe I just wish I had a BFF. Maybe that's it. Everybody's dying though, jeez. Let's see. What was she trying to do, I wonder? Yeah, we're at that age. Our friends start dying. Our relatives start dying. Suck at drawing. Darn. I bought pencils and a drawing pad, and I thought I was going to learn. But it's one of those things I didn't get around to learning. Really. I think I got depressed. I gave up. I bought a guitar finally and was going to learn to play the guitar again, but it hurt my hands a lot. And I suppose probably it would have been good for my hands if I would just do it and stick to it and do it every day. But then my daughter said she really, really, really wanted the guitar. So I gave it to her. My kids are spoiled more than they will admit. Yeah. Some of them. Of course, then each one will tell you that the other ones are more spoiled than they are. "36 hours of jail time." You spent 2 days in a Mexican prison? For what? I know a pastor that spent time in a Mexican jail for having a gun. What did you go to Mexican prison for? I never went to jail. I never even got stopped by the police. But my landlady told me if you do get stopped by the police, you ask them, how much is it to buy their coffee today? Now, yeah, I got stopped by immigration and the fruit inspectors and I don't know, some little army militant type little stops. And I learned real quick to pretend like I didn't know Spanish and just say, no drugs, no guns, no people. And they would start laughing and let me go. And we were just four little howly girls. My little blonde-headed babies. But I never had to pay off a popo in Mexico. Doesn't mean it won't happen someday. I did have to pay a green tax on a hotel room. They went to inspect it. They went to inspect the room while we were checking out, and he came back and he said, they said it smells a little bit green. And I just looked at him and I said, oh yeah, is there a green fee? And he said, yeah, but we like you guys, so we not charge you too much. I think they charged us $5 for the green fee. And then lectured us on how it was not legal in Mexico. Oops, did I just snitch on myself? Uh-oh, uh-oh. You better get that. Did I just dox myself? Oh my God. Oh my God. Pass it on. Quick, quick, quick. I broke the law one time in Mexico. Are you coming in or out? I like to leave the door open because I like ventilation. But it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Bitches haven't spoke up yet anyway, have they? Did y'all go to sleep on me? Or you getting stoned? I know there's at least 2 or 3 of my friends in here. Maybe I should have some wine. One of my granddaughters thinks it's funny when I drink wine. She thinks I'm funny. So she likes to keep the glass full. Then they have to walk me back. They have to walk me back to the camper from the bathroom. Look what I found in my notepad. Had to be one of my granddaughters. You know, my grandma was an alcoholic. So, speaking of grandchildren having to fetch their drunk grandparents, they took us to Yellowstone one time, my grandma and grandpa. They used to take us on trips, my brother and I. And yeah, we were in the hotel room watching TV. I think my grandpa was asleep, and the bar called. The bar called the room and told me I needed to come and get my grandma. I have lots of stories like that. Like Christmas Eve when she went to the neighbor's house in the middle of the night in her negligee. And they had to call us to come and get her. I loved my grandma though, but you know what? You know what lesson I learned from my grandmother is I learned that you don't ever have to be embarrassed for other people's actions. Like my grandpa, if one of my kids would spill their drink at the restaurant, at the table, he would be so embarrassed. Like, and when my grandma would get drunk and fall over in her chair in the middle of the restaurant, he would be so embarrassed. But I learned as a young kid that there's no need to be embarrassed for other people's actions. You know, that was my grandma. That was who she was. And you just did the best to take care of her. She was good at heart. And I think life handed her a lot of trauma. Right? World War II being one. A husband that went off to war all the time being another one. Who knows, you know? People didn't talk about, our grandparents didn't talk about their traumas as much as we do. We just talk about trauma. Blah, 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 blah. Trauma, trauma, trauma. Alec Baldwin. Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin? You're never stand in front of him, but who is he? I forget. And if he's like Hollywood, I don't keep up. Politicians, I don't even keep. Man, I was so far out of the political scene before the convoy happened. Like, seriously. I had been, besides voting for president, I had no local votes to attend to because I had no home. And besides voting for national stuff, because I was registered wherever my driver's license was at the time, I pretty much wasn't paying attention. I was like playing in the woods and on the beach and in the city and, you know, being retired, kind of like stuff. It was a good place to be. Okay. I promise I'm making progress. You can you tell? Can you tell if I'm making progress at all? Trying to decide. I'm gonna start putting everything that is going on this book in this bucket. Except that, because I don't want it to break. I think I will have some wine. What are you all drinking? Anybody imbibing yet? It's after 5. It's way after. Let's make some paper clips. I think that's what we should do something light and easy, huh? But I really want to get started on this book, man. Because here's all the signatures are done. I'm just doing 3. It's going to be kind of, oh, this is going to go, but I don't want you to see that yet. Let's see. Not too fat. I'm going to try to keep this one from getting chunky. Because I hope the receiver of this one will use it. But yeah. Here's where we start, and once we get these put in the book, oh, they're not sewed together yet, we will start packing the pages. Oh, oh, oh. I think when I start building it, you're going to figure out where it's going. Yep, I think you will. Most of you. Just gonna put that where I can find it, because I keep losing it. I keep putting it in a very specific place, and then I can't find it. So it must not belong in that place. Are you getting chilly? Can I shut the door? Can I shut the door? Do you think it would be okay? Are you cold? Uh-huh. Do you want to know who I'm talking to? Do you want to know why I'm over here talking to myself? So I was trying to use this paper for, like, to glue on because it was slick. But every time I put the glue on it, it turned blue and turned everything I was working with blue. So that didn't work. So we should just throw that away. Yes, let's throw that away. I don't even know what I could... for something. I don't know. We'll see. Such a waste of paper. And this one I messed up because I used the wrong glue, and so I got glue all over it. But I think I can salvage it. Okay. Oh, you guys, look what happened. Khaleesi and I almost cried. I dropped it on the floor. I might have to just like glue it in my journal, right? Or something. So, Aunt, if you have any more of these, I know, sad, huh? You need to see how you make the book part. You must not have been here when I went over, there's a couple ways. One way is you just wrap, like you will. Anyway, you'll see it. But one way is you just wrap elastic, like here's the book. So you wrap elastic around here and then you put the signatures under the elastics. The other way was I sewed it by machine. I just went down the middle of the signature and sewed it on machine. Well, I just showed the two that I did, how I did them. But we haven't done it by hand yet, which I need an awl. That's why. Honestly, to tell you the truth, why I haven't done it by hand yet. Because I'm not sure if I have one. And if I go out in the cold and dig around in my tools and I don't have one, I'm going to be mad. I'm thinking if one is in my toolbox, it's probably greasy and I don't want to use it on crafting anyway. So I probably need to go to the store and get an awl. Right? Or an ice pick or something. It's something to poke holes. So silly. Do what? Go get an awl? Well, you want me to leave the house? I'm gonna have to. I'm out of blunts, and I forgot to ask Garrett to bring me some, and I'm out of groceries, and yeah, all that. Okay, this should really be. Order it. And the thing is, I do need to make an Amazon order. So that's highly probable. Yep. Who likes to go to the store anymore? It's just like, it's not even the same. We can't get delivery out here because it just costs too much to come way out here. But, however, we can do pickup. And like in Aurora, in Colorado, we used to do the Amazon Fresh and get a lot of our groceries delivered, and I really miss that. These really shouldn't go in there because they're pretty fragile. tags in here. No, that goes in there. That goes in there. That goes in there. Oops. I saw another one of those somewhere. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Y'all go get a drink. Maybe if you have a drink, you'll start talking or something. Tell me some jokes. Amazon Fresh was great. I miss it. So my daughter did order Walmart pickup and had somebody go pick it up. And she bought me ice cream. Ben and Jerry's. So sweet. Because I told her she's been starving me. Because everybody's on a diet. Okay, I want to look at this picture. Hold on, be right back. Where'd it go? I'm having a hard time getting it right now. I'm going to have to look at it later. TNT, sorry. I'll look at it when we get off because it won't let me, my phone won't let me look at it right now. Any of them. Oh, are you doing the domesticated bit, Lori Arnold? Are you becoming domesticated? Because I like how you said, I made Echo brownies. You didn't say, I made brownies or I made us brownies. You said, I made Echo brownies. I'm just giving you shit, girlfriend. You know that, I hope. By the way, does he walk in front of you everywhere you go? Okay, I had another little box. It was actually clear. No, no, no. Where'd it go? Unless you don't know where I'm going. Baking for a man has all kinds of benefits. She pays him in brownies for the nookie. Oh, ice cream to go with the brownies. Now, you know I'm an extreme feminist, so if there's somebody in here that's not an extreme feminist, you better get out. Can't be having that. I wish I had a man to make me brownies. I'm happy that Lori's having some respite and whatever else she's getting. Just quit grumbling. You know you're not going to do nothing. Goofball. You're just going to lay there and grumble. I don't think I showed you guys this that I picked up on my trip. Muhammad with a Confederate battle flag. Somebody drew that. A friend of us drew that. For a journal. It will go in a journal. I think I'll move these little paper clips to here. And I'm going to work on those. Okay. I don't need these yet. They don't seem to want to go there, though. Yeah. Here's those big green ones that she gave me. Lemonade chip. Have some more somewhere. Oh, there's two. I think Khaleesi used one, though. Honestly. She's going to come down and show her journal eventually. I just know it. It's so cute. She did such a good job. Her mom said some of the pages were falling apart. And I said, well, that's because she mostly used the glue stick. And she said, yeah, that's probably the safest. Okay, we're going to work on paper clips, I said. Why not? Here's the other washi tape. Not sure what I want to do with this. You sold all your crafting stuff? I sold a lot of it, but I stashed a lot of it too. And I've been carrying it around under the bed in my trailer until we got here. Pig slop. Any kinds of beans and cornbread I love. Wish I had a man to do your dishes. Yeah, you can buy good crafting stuff at yard sales, that's for sure. For sure. Okay, I guess that's where those are going to belong for now. Forgot about this box. Of little cutouts. Oh yeah, drink. See? Forgetful. What I have is a little setter setter home Merlot. But if you put it in a fancy glass, it's okay. Because you're not in the motel, so you don't have to drink it out of the bottle. Wonder what we could do with these besides store beads. Make rattles. Yeah. Not the best, but it'll do. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, we still have this box to go through. And this box to go through. All these lids are in my way, but I'm going to want them eventually. I could just put those in there, I guess. My research not here. Oh, I should put this in my notebook. Where's my notebook? I need to go get it. My junk journal. Yes, these are notes that I want. Okay, that emptied another container. I might change that. The clear containers are better, so you can see what you got, right? Okay, I'm gonna say I might need this for something in a minute. Something I want to do right now. So gonna steal another paper clip. God, I'm tired of red. Yeah, I need to make paper clips right now. Anyway, that's light and easy. Yeah, maybe I'll do something to fix this one. But let's get this glued on as well so it can be drying. My fat hands. Some of these crafters have really pretty hands, like long, slender fingers and fancy rings and painted nails. How do they craft with those nails? Are you kidding me? I think I'll go with the Fabri-Tac. So the Fabri-Tac is a sticky, fast grabbing, faster drying glue. I hate the hole. I hate the hole, the nozzle. Plus, yeah, the dispenser just isn't very good. But the rubber cement holds better and it's more forgiving at first, so you can move stuff around, but it doesn't dry very fast. Yeah, that's too much, but I painted this yesterday. when I was dyeing some other papers, and I dyed some papers today. I tried a different coffee solution. I still didn't get what I wanted, but I put some in the oven, and you got it. Forgot. They didn't burn up, though. Okay, I'm going to go put something on that. To hold it, weight it down while it dries. Let's see if I can put this where I can see. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's quite handy. I have no idea what we're going to do with this, but we're going to make it something. Because I need a paper clip in my journal. Oh, I got glitter all over. Glitter is a little girl's daddy's nightmare. Yeah? Agree or disagree? Glitter everywhere. Aunt is singing. Where is Aunt singing? He's all happy because he has an attorney, yeah? Where's my sandwich in the fridge? Make me one too. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And those Proud Boys are going to call you out, Echo. Don't let them catch you chatting in the feminist room. Where's Aunt singing? Is he working or driving? I guess I could shut down now so y'all could just go watch Aunt. I could go to bed. He's driving. When he gets to work, the guy's all teasing. He's got glitter all over. Good. I'm glad he's singing. I hope he feels better. This stuff, hey, I don't know how many of y'all got in the washi tape phase. I did not. I don't know what I was doing, but I did not get in the washi tape phase, and I'm sure glad because this shit is some bullshit. Yeah, it's cute, but it ain't tape. And I don't know what's washi about it. You have to use glue to stick it on. Does anybody got a great big huge collection of washi tape? From back when it was all the craze. I don't really like this glue stick very much either. Never heard of it? Seriously? Well, it's just this. It's just pretty tape. But it doesn't stick. It supposedly sticks. Yeah, yesterday I was using the paper scissors on material and the fabric scissors on the paper and throwing shit around, and I did not even care. But I got that journal done. I got one out of the two that I wanted to get done over the weekend done. And I have I have 3 more I want to make. No, the one I'm doing now plus 3 that I would like to make in the next week. You think it will get done? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's lofty idealism, isn't it? Maybe if the little one leaves me alone, we'll see. We'll see. No measure. No. This one might not work. Okay. Gonna have to get my fingers sticky, I guess. They need to make this with the real thin string thing. This one might stick with this. Let's see. Probably not, though. Everybody went to sleep on me again. Yeah, 'cause I don't talk. Talk. It's hard to focus and talk at the same time, isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe that's just me. Nope, see, it's not gonna work, is it? Nope. So is it this glue stick? This came from the Dollar Tree, so Jot glue stick doesn't seem to be working very well. Just tacky glue works on everything. What should we put in the middle? Bugs. I really liked those bugs. I really did. Let's see. I think I have some more. But I want to save some for my grandsons. Where did the bugs go? Where did the bugs go? See what getting organized did for me? I still can't find what I want. It couldn't have gone far. The creative process is painful. What's up, little bug? I can't. Are you whining? Did you look on my dresser?
Not yet, but I'm whining because I fell on my butt out of Bob's car.
Oh, ouch. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hey, what happened to those little tiny scissors?
Oh, no.
I need them.
Are
You
they
were
right
the
here?
last one to use them. No, they're not right there. I looked in there several times.
Let's see my chapstick.
No problem.
Why'd you put it on your dresser?
Because I saw it plugged in and I knew you'd be looking for it. But I want those scissors. You need to find those scissors for me.
No, not upstairs. To find all the scissors, which is 8 pairs in my craft center right now.
Wait, you have 8 pair of scissors up there?
None of them are yours yet.
Well, you need to find mine.
Should I find one? Are you
Oh,
sure?
there's what I'm looking for right there. Will you hand it to me? See the bug stickers? Ow, be careful. Okay. I guess I'll just use these little ones.
What are you making?
Just a paper clip.
Hi, guys.
Khaleesi said hi, guys.
I fell on my butt from Bob's car.
I think they're all asleep.
Who are?
The people. I think you had them in the room, in the bedroom, making paper clips.
No, I took them out of the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and then you used them a bunch and now they're missing.
And now you better think about where you put them.
Oh, this one's cool. I didn't see this one.
Oh, yeah.
I only saw the ones you had, which weren't these spooky cool ones. Aren't they right in front of you? To do?
No, those little tiny pink scissors.
Oh. Is this Miss Lori's?
No, that's Auntie Jen's.
Oh, why'd you put matches in it?
Don't worry about that because of what it says on the cover.
Pops. Pops. For real. Hey, guess what?
What?
So I have these cool header things, and I read all of them without sending them out.
What are you talking about?
So these headers they're words, and you have to read them out. And I said all of them without having to sound them out today.
Really cool. Like
Not all of
sight
them.
words?
A couple of them. Not
Is that, huh?
Not sight words. They're just normal words you have to sound out. It's just reading out words. And you have to practice until the end of the month, and then you have to do this spelling test. And I mostly get them all right. There's some of them I missed some. Did you fix the pen?
Glitter and slime. Jim, I know these kids watching slime on YouTube. That one used to watch that all the time. Glitter and slime. Do what?
Didn't you fix it? The sewing
Fix,
machine?
yeah.
Well, I still do.
You still watch that on YouTube?
No, I'm kidding.
Huh?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you don't anymore?
I just want real slime.
Don't you have some?
No. I have fart putty.
You have fart putty. What the heck?
I got it for Christmas. That's what you saw on Christmas.
What is
The
it?
double-sided fart putty.
What does it do?
It just farts. It's putty.
Lovely.
All of these people are going to be like, what the heck?
Like, I can't believe I didn't have that when I was a kid. So sad.
You can play some.
I'm being sarcastic, Khaleesi.
Why?
Why?
What's that, anyways?
What do you mean, what's that? It's just scraps of paper.
Hey, y'all, what you doing out there?
I don't know, they're not talking.
Are you even using a mic?
Yes, the mic is on.
Do ASMR crafting. Craft ASMR. I dare you to do it.
Whose craft day is tomorrow?
No, you do it. Like craft with craft while
That's
doing.
what they're doing right now.
That's what they're doing.
They're crafting with me right now.
No, but doing ASMR. Like
ASMR, what is that?
it's like quiet stuff. You just listen to it.
Huh?
It's like sometimes they tap on stuff or like do these. Like,
Why do I
jaggedy
want to do
things
that?
and click on it. Cause it's cool. They might like it.
While I'm crafting, I do that?
No,
How can I do both at the same time?
you could though.
Do you guys want some ASMR? Let me know. Tell me if you want some. I'm not pimping no popple no pimples.
No, that's not what it is.
Pimple and no popples?
No, that's not what you do for ASMR.
Would you get that out of your mouth, please? Do you want some ASMR?
What do they say? What do they say? It disappeared now.
They said, what's that?
It's where you click on stuff and it's like,
So you make repetitive noises? Do you change the noises?
yeah, you can change the noises.
Like rain? Is that ASMR?
No, rain's not ASMR.
Why?
Like, it's if you do, where you,
Now that would annoy me. That is not soothing to me at all. Yeah, no, this is not soothing.
because I'm not actually doing it right, I bet.
Stop. I mean, now it's getting annoying and agitating.
Oh, yeah. This one's my
There.
favorite.
Done.
Can I have it?
No, this one goes in my journal.
I want one. Give me one.
You have to wait. I can't work on your journal right now.
I found a picture.
You wore me out this weekend.
I found a picture.
Where?
But-
Where? No, it's not.
Is it?
No, I've looked and looked and looked. These
No.
are the clamps.
Okay.
So what is it with glitter glue? It doesn't glue anything.
It's just glitter, apparently.
Is that, I mean, why is it called glue? Why isn't it called Liquid glitter.
There is liquid glitter out there in the world. Nobody's gonna say anything.
No, they're not going to tell me why it's called glue. Because I haven't found it that it holds anything. Ow, my knee. My knee kind of hurts.
I fell on my butt from Bob's truck.
I hate when that happens.
At least it wasn't Garrett's a big fall.
Garrett's would be, yeah. Bob has a baby truck, doesn't he?
No,
Bob-
Garrett just has the freaking monster.
Bob has a girly truck.
No, Garrett has the monster truck, and Bob has a baby John.
Why
Adams
does
truck.
Bob have a girly truck?
It
A little baby truck.
has a baby John Adams truck.
Johnny was so cute this morning when I saw him at breakfast.
No fair. There was breakfast. What'd you get?
Grits and eggs. And then for lunch, I had a bagel and eggs. Stop. Don't make those weird noises.
I'm gonna do that every time I calm down. Cha-cha. Choo-choo. Los muchachos. Do you know what that means?
Nope. Sure don't.
It's a machete song. They're cutting sugar cane and they walk to work. They cut the sugar cane. There's 3 steps and I danced apparently in music class. Why isn't it dance class if we're dancing?
So today you had music class?
No, it was a long time ago, but today we had art class. Finally!
Today you had art? What did you do?
We drew pictures. I drew a volcano. I drew this like land with me and Bobby.
So like did your teacher teach technique or did you just
No, because it was a substitute. She didn't know anything she
So
did.
just gave you some paper and said draw?
Yeah.
That's public education, y'all.
Hey, y'all. My substitute almost drank paint water. She saw a glass of water and it wasn't like clear, and she was painting and she thought it was her like cup of water, and she almost drank paint water. She like took a sip and was like,
Oh my goodness, what the heck?
She did though.
Okay. I'm sorry. That would be upsetting if she did that.
She did though. She did.
So what else happened at school today?
We learned about pictograph.
Oh,
Picture
about
graphs.
what? Picture
Picture graphs.
graphs? What's
Mhm.
that?
Do you even know what bar graphs are?
Bar graph?
My grandma's losing her mind.
A bar graph. Do you know what a bell curve is? That's what we talked about today.
No.
I think a bell curve is a bar graph is another way of measuring statistics, just like a bell curve is, right?
A bar graph is where you have this line and it goes up to whatever number you, and then there's these bars and they go up to what number it is, and it can be fruit, color, food, clothes, animals.
So what are they used for, though? What is the purpose of a bar graph?
So the purpose of a bar graph. The purpose of a bar graph is you basically know how much. So like if one person.
So it's to measure.
So what? Yeah. So basically, if one person liked blue, the bar would go up 1, and if if 4 people liked purple, it'd go up 4, and if 16 people liked green, it'd go up 16. And then you know how much people like black. But we're doing picture
Statistical
graphs.
analysis.
We already know all about bar graphs, and now we're learning
Okay,
about
so
picture
what's a
graphs.
picture graph?
It's basically the same thing except for a key and picture. You know what the heck a key is?
I want you to explain it to me like I'm an idiot.
Why? You're not.
Because
Okay, so a picture graph is the same thing with pictures. So basically, it's the same thing, but you put pictures instead of bars.
so like if you had 6 ducks, you put 6 ducks.
No, so it's this way, and it goes this way. So if if there was 9 smiley faces, you'd put pictures of smiley faces.
Uh-huh.
And guess what?
And if 9 people were sad, you put 9 sad faces.
Yeah, basically. But guess what?
Yeah, basically. What?
We're doing it with candy, and I have to give everybody my candy.
Your candy.
Yeah.
What kind of candy do you have?
So we did M&Ms, and the other day we did Skittles. And we're probably going to do another one today. I mean tomorrow.
Really?
And I have to give everybody my candy.
Why do you have to give everybody your candy?
Do you think I want to save it till it gets rotten? The race.
What race? Oh, you can't. Oh, wait.
I can't have sugar.
Why do you have candy?
Because the teacher gives us.
Oh, you get candy for what? For stuff that you're doing in class?
No, we get candy for the picture graphs. That's what we're using. We use Skittles for the picture graphs, and
Oh, and
after we're done.
you're giving yours away because you're not eating sugar right now because you're training for the race.
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm very sad and mad because we couldn't do it later.
You're mad because you're not getting your candy.
I can't have candy.
Well, I'm proud of you for sticking to your convictions there. And
You know
your
what else I did?
goals.
And it was
What?
a drink. It was a drink. Bub said you want like Powerade, and I was like, no, please just ice water.
Good job. Would you mind filling up my water cup for me?
You don't have ice, so it can't be ice.
I don't need ice. Thank you so much. Okay, these might make a cute paper clip. Look, some little Japanese symbols.
What?
DOA didn't take his phone. So you're watching Chud. I knew you guys forgot I was up. I was like, okay, they're either stoned or they're watching somebody else or they're cleaning or they're like me and they just have it up and they're doing other stuff. Is DOA on his own phone? Or are you all watching him on Chud's stream? Actually, I can shut my stream down.
No, bye.
Bye, everybody. We're going to go. He told us to. LOL, and I'm still here. Yeah, I figured. All right, you guys. He left us charging. Okay, so he's charging and you're watching Stormtrooper. All right.
Bye, y'all.
Khaleesi said bye. I'm going to go check out Stormtrooper while I'm crafting. Talk to y'all later.
There's so much cool ones, and I got
Peace out.
lame one.
My phone's about to die too.